Ladies and gentlemen, this is Comrade Stay, International Affairs Officer at VUT. As we all know that plenty of universities have opened their online applications. Even VUT have opened. It will be closing on the 31st of October this year. So you must make it a point that you apply before that time comes. So today I will be taking you through on how to apply online at VUT, Vaal University of Technology. There is also a link written on VUT what, but a shorter way, just write VUT it and then you enter on it with this page. On this page, you go where it say ITS Web Interface Vaal University of Technology. You enter there, it's the first icon there. Then it takes you straight to this page. In this page, this side is where it's written, you write your student number, your PIN. If you are already given a student number at VUT and you happen to forget your PIN, then you go to forgotten PIN. But if you are a new applicant, you haven't done anything at VUT, then you go to your new application. And then if you can read here, it's a return non-refundable administration fee of 100 rand, meaning you are going to pay application fee of 100 rand, which won't be paid back if you decided to change your mind. This is the bank ABSA, which you are going to send the money to an application fee, or then you type in that, you put that slip. Then you can see very well, do you already have a student number? Obviously, if you are a new applicant, you do not have a student number, you just write no, you don't. Then it says returning to complete application. Because you are a new applicant, you can't say you are returning, you are still to say no. Then obvious, it will ask you, it will give you this page instructions. You must read through these instructions, then accept, because if you don't accept, it means you don't want to continue this application. But if you want to continue, type accept and type next, and it takes you to the next page where you are going to, where it's going to ask you that, are you South African citizens? If you say yes, then it will ask you your identity document. But if you are not a South African, then you post your personal information. Obvious, the first thing is identity document, followed by the gender. If you are a male, just say if you are a male, you are going to female. If you are. After your identity, you must state that you are a female or a male. It's your date of birth. If you haven't been married, you are going to write Miss, your initials. Then after your initials, it will be your surname. After your surname, it will be your name. After your name, it's your maiden name. Maiden name, it means the name for people who are married. That name which you are given by your in-laws. If you are not married, you don't write that one. Then you state that you are single or not. Home language, you put your home language. And this one is Xhosa. Then your group, it's African. Are you employed? No. Where did you hear about us? You will choose any of this. So now I will just choose a current university student, because I told her I always advise people to take yes for bursary, because you can't start without a bursary, so you must request a bursary. All your information, your personal information must be filled here, and then it's already asks you for your address. Your address must have a code, and the code can just come here and search. If you don't find it in those ones, make your time more easy, and then after finding it, click it and you go so where it say everybody must have a cell phone number. Then you put your number 071, and then it's your email address. The email address, it asks you, do you want to apply for a residence? You must apply for a direct residence so that you have place. Then you go to the next page. If you have a disability, you type here, but if you do not have, you just press next. It takes you to the next page. In the next page, you put in the information of the next of key. Then here it will be and then her phone number. If she has a phone number, you're putting her phone number. It's putting the information of the next of kin, and you put in the address as it's required. If it's the same as yours, then you put the same. If it's not the same, put a different address. Make it easier, as I already said, that you just go to this search icon, then you type in the code, then you just click it. It takes you to the next page. Then put the information here. Then that's where you are going to push the information who is responsible for your payment in her address. If it's him or her, his or her address, then you type in, you put everything, all her details, then you go to the next page. Then it will ask you the year which you matriculated on. Then after, you just type in the undergraduate. Just the minute you type in the 2016, then it asks you that are you upgrading. If you are upgrading, you say yes, but if you are not, you say no. Then it's your metric results from the department. It shows you. Then you go to the next page. On the next page, ask you your last school attended. Then if you don't want to waste time, you just type in the name of the school which you were schooling on, and you type search. Then take that school. It asks you what are you currently doing. If there is something which you are doing which is not here, you type other. But if you are a college student, you type VUT college. Then have you ever studied at another institution? You must type. If you did, you say no. If you didn't, you say no. Then it asks you to go to the next page. And then on the next page, then you fill all this information in this page, where it asks you the academic year which you are applying for, or the year which you are going to commence, the faculty. As we have 4 faculties at this institution, you take your faculty and then you choose the course which you want to do, period. Then go to add qualification. You add that qualification. And if you have 2 alternative options, you want to do another option, then you just do another one. Then you go to, when you have another information, you just add that information. Then you add that course. Then you type in add qualification, type in next. It takes you to the next page. Here you just verify that the information is the same as you put it everything correctly. Then you go to continue with your application. Continue with it. And then at this page, you create your own pin of 5 numbers. Just create any pin which you won't forget. And then it's these rules which you must accept, because if you don't accept them, it means you won't be able to continue. Then you go where it says accept. Create a pin, then you go where it says accept, because if you don't accept, you won't be able to continue. You create a pin of 5 numbers, then you go to accept. Then you go where it says submit the application. Then it takes you to this page where it says, do you have any electronic copies? Must upload some copies. Then if you have some in your PC, then you say yes, and then you go to next. Yeah, on this page is where you upload all your documents. The minute you enter on the documents, it just give your student number. You upload all the documents which are required. Then after uploading, you complete your uploading. By having a student number, it shows that your application has already been successful.